And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Noah, and it's Wall, and it's Irving at the 1.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by John Wall. And he recovers it. It's Harden with the drive, and that one's good.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
He's with the ball. And on the way from Irving for 3. Good! Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And a lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate how big of a role he plays later on, and he's off to a good start.
Offensive rebound, outside for Durant. Another shot. And it's the East with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Outside, Wall. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for John Wall.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
Curry attacking. Up and in on the layup.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. It's a 5-point game. LeBron kicks to Wall. Outside Irving. Back to Wall. Out to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
But I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Scott Brooks gave me a few minutes to share with him. Talking to Coach, he said that this is one of the few times he's not had to worry about defense hitting into a game. Coach said, it's nice knowing that the more scoring there is, the better it is for the game. And the better it is for us, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. George is checked in for the East. Jumps up, and Irving throws it down.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Now here's Durant. Teardrop shot, and that one's good.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Outside Irving. From downtown, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 8 points.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Now here's Curry. Love with the screen on Irving. Curry dishes to Love. Wide open. The rebound by Noah.
He tried that leaner, and to me, it probably got him off balance a little bit. Probably should have gone straight up.
LeBron kicks to George. But 3. No luck. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Harden the pass to Curry. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic in long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
John Wall's checked in for Carmelo Anthony.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Outside for George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here, so I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy 2 and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track, and coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeout for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Griffin. Aldridge comes in for Kevin Love. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Here's West now. They trail by 11. Lillard attacking. It's rebounded by Bosch.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
From deep, James. That's good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Here's Irving. Flushes it down to finish the break.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And Lillard kicks to Harden. Aldridge dishes to Harden. Back to Aldridge. Shot to stop the run. The shot is good off the backboard. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 7 points for LeBron.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for. Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Now the East All-Stars with it. They lead by 14. Irving from long range. And the shot is good. Irving's got 13.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
And Lillard kicks to Nowitzki. Harden against Wall. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the West.
13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Wall. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for John Wall. Here's Lillard. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Here's Durant. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
And George, here we go. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. George has got 5.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Durant for 3. Shot is off. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. East All-Stars ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on what the East All-Stars are doing?
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
On the court for the East All-Stars, Irving is out there with Wall. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Paul George. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Paul passes to Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Irving attacking. From deep, George. That's good. George has got 8 points.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Howard wide open. Another miss by Howard.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Irving against Davis. Outside, Wall. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
For 3.
Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, let's see if that triggers another explosion from. Remember, he hit 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Catching up on changes for the West. James Harden, he's checked in for Durant, and Curry subbed in for Chris Paul.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Irving kicks to Wall. Bangs home the trifecta. Wall's got 8 here in the quarter.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down. Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Now James. He's got 7. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Now here's Howard. Harden dishes to Howard. Feeds to Parker. 5 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Parker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Outside for George. Nice shot from the wing.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And stolen by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break. Oh,
Look out.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I
Oh,
don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Now here's Parker. And Curry, here we go. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. It's going to be on John Wall. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Love's checked in. LeBron against Love. On the wing, James. Outside, George. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
That is good. And 11 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Dishes to Love. From the arc. Good.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
And that's where the struggles have been. In the half court, Kevin. They just have not been able to execute.
I agree. I mean, this is all about getting out in transition. That's their only really effective offense to this point.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, as you know, Dwayne Wade has one of the best pump fakes in the NBA, and he'll tell you he picked it up from Sam Cassell. Of course, you remember Sam was playing in Milwaukee when Wade was at Marquette in the same town. Wade knows how hard it is to deal with pump fakes. I bite too, not as much, but guys get me. I get mad every time because I'm like, that's my move. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. Catching up on changes for the West. Nowitzki comes in for Dwight Howard. And Lillard subbed in for Tony Parker. Curry against Irving. Launches a 3. Good. Irving's got 19 points.
They're playing well, guys. They're really starting to pull away.
Yep, here at the midway point, that's exactly what's happening.
Lillard, the pass to Curry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's 13 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
And stolen by Love. Curry against Irving. Love outside. There's the dish to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Harden kicks to Nowitzki. The layup missed.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Wall's shot is off. And here's Harden. Passes it to Nowitzki. Lillard outside. And it's the East with the rebound. Noah's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And a wide open look for James. Wide open shot is on the money. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
It's Harden with the drive. The shot no good.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The East All-Stars up on top, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
It seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Griffin is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant in at the 3. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
On the wing, George. Misses the 3.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
Here's Wall. Connects from three-point range. Wall's got 24.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Here's Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The West All-Stars have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Both shots good from the stripe.
Check out the game for Durant. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 three-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
From deep, James. That's good. James has got 13 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Curry attacking. Soft touch off the glass.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And on the way from Irving for 3, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 22 points.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Durant, no good. The East All-Stars on offense. Outside Irving. Outside Wall. Outside for George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 16 points for Paul George. Now here's Curry. 18 points for him. Here's Love. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
What a finish with that hoop.
Here's Irving. Outside Wall. Right side Irving. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Irving's got 24 points.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
It's Curry with the drive. Harden dishes to Love. Fires it up. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Love. And it's 6 points for James Harden. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Wall. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Now here's Curry. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by George. Can't connect from short range. Here's Irving. Noah, the pass to Irving. Outside, George lets it go from deep, and he gets it to go. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the East All-Stars. George has got the hot hand from deep, hitting 5 3-pointers in just 7 tries. Griffin sets the screen for Durant, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Irving from long range. West All-Stars with the rebound. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry attacking the 15-footer. And it's off the back rim, no good. And here comes LeBron. He's got 13 and a big-time jam right there.
How many times have we seen him do that? Just batter a defense with his ability to explode to the basket.
Curry with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
The pass to George. From deep. The long-distance 3 is buried.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And Curry, here we go, got that one up quick. Curry's got 22.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Catching up on changes for the West. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Griffin. Aldridge comes in for Kevin Love. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Parker subbed in for Steph Curry. Here's West now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Aldridge. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Here's Wall. Good on the three-point shot. Wall's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
Paul kicks to Aldridge. Harden left side. That's blocked. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. East All-Stars ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
On the court right now for the East All-Stars, LeBron James is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Wall in at the shooting guard.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Parker kicks to Howard. LeBron with some nice D.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their ribounding has made a huge difference.
And he gets it to go. 30 points for Wall.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
It's Aldridge penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And George gets it to go.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Wall with the steal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game. When they've got it clicking, it's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Parker dishes to Harden. Back to Parker. The putback, and Aldridge slams it in.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there. Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
It's Harden with the drive. The shot misses. George with the defensive effort. Irving passes to Bosh. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Parker. Pass to Howard. Harden outside. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Howard kicks to Harden. Parker dishes to Paul. And they come right back with their own three-pointers.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Irving for 3. That drops. Irving's got 27.
Wow, this fourth quarter has just been tremendous for them from deep.
Yeah, they're locked in and putting up a ton of points from outside.
Parker right side. Here's the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Parker kicks to Paul. Out to Parker. And it's Parker again missing.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
From deep three-point range, and LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Parker kicks to Paul. Harden the pass to Aldridge. And another shot, and the layup is up and in. Aldridge has got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Outside, George gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. That's 5 straight wide-open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
Parker dishes to Harden. And the wide-open shot from Paul. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 6 points for Chris Paul. The East All-Stars on offense. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound tonight, and it's Paul penetrating. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the East All-Stars.
But Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Paul George. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the West. Irving against Parker. With the floater, that's good.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Irving passes to George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 33.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Howard dishes to Parker. Kicks it to Aldridge. Over James. LaMarcus Aldridge again.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Wall wide open. Off target with his 3.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
And that one's good.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Launches it. That is good.
John Wall.
Wall's got 41.
Man, that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Five seconds left to play here in the fourth. The 3 from LeBron, and the shot is good.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.